If you are sweating over FE exam in 2024, don't worry. I've got you covered with 6 things you need to know to pass this beast. Let's go! Tip number 1, start early but smart. Don't just dive into random topics and hope for the best. I did that once, ended up knowing everything about nothing. Focus on the most important subjects first. Math, statics, and geotechnical are some of the easiest and high scoring subjects, high weighted topics that you must master. Trust me, that's where the points are. Tip number 2, the Pomodoro power. In the Pomodoro technique, we study for 25 minutes and then we take a 5-minute break. Rinse and repeat. But not too long of a break, or you'll end up watching cat videos for 2 hours. Stay focused. Tip number 3, practice problems. The theory. Listen, textbooks are cool and all, but doing just 200 practice problems as a whole will get you more FE ready than memorizing definitions. I have posted a bunch of real FE exam problems in my YouTube channel, another_PE_civil. Along with the practice problems, breakdowns, concepts, I've also listed important tips that will help you crack your FE examination with the least amount of effort. Once you check out my videos, make sure to practice these questions again and again till you completely absorb the concept. Don't get lost in the endless ocean of mumbo jumbo that Michael Lindbergh practice problem book will be showing you, or some other course will be taking you around. That's all trash. If you go in that journey, trust me, I have a lot of my colleagues who never made through this exam. In spite of being exam ready, they kept on practicing more and more of this Michael Lindbergh book, and in the end, they felt defeated. Solve. Get those questions under your belt like training for FE Olympics. And just remember, you can never learn enough amount of theory. And before you know it, you'll be there. Tip number 4, simulate the exam. The actual exam is a 5-hour long process. So, you have to do a full 5-hour practice exam at least once. Lock yourself in a room, no distractions, no snacks, nothing. Of course, you get to take one lunch break for 1 hour long after the 2 hours of attempting exam. The first part of FE usually is called the FE morning session, and the second part of FE is usually called the FE afternoon part. So between these two, you will get a 1 hour break. But make sure that you don't eat any food with too many carbs during this period. Make sure that you get used to having something healthy and light like a salad, which will keep your brain sharp and active for the entire duration of your exam. Also, you get to take a break whenever you want, even when you are inside the exam hall. Though you have to time it very, very wisely. I would suggest every 50 minutes that you are sitting in the exam hall, you get to get up and just walk out for 10 minutes. Of course, the clock will be still ticking. So ideally speaking, I won't suggest you getting up till the entire 2-hour duration. But this is what I would do if you want to keep your brain sharp, or if you're having fatigue. After every 50 minutes, just walk out, okay? Just go for toilet and just drink some water, do some push-ups, whatever you want when you're outside the exam hall. This will ensure that your brain is always fresh and active throughout the exam duration, because that's very important if you want to get your answers right. Because trust me, I took FE, I took PE. Through practicing practice exams pretty much like end of every single week, you will get used to the pressure. By the time the real exam rolls around, you'll be a FE ninja. Yeah. Tip number 5, learn to guess smart. This is a multiple choice exam. Eliminate the wrong answers first, narrow it down to 2, and boom, you got a 50-50 chance. My strategy in the exam is generally to tackle the easy and medium hard difficulty questions first. I will spare all the questions that I can't answer towards the end of the whole exam and not bother about it during the starting easy and medium run through. Because you already know these easy and medium questions, so you can pretty much score all of them correct. But if you end up wasting too much time on the hard questions, then you won't actually have time to left to solve the easy and medium questions that come later on, which is how you will lose a majority of your score. And that's one mistake you don't want to do. So whenever you come across a hard question, just flag it, and end of the whole exam, you can roll back, look at all the questions that you flagged and try them again. If you know it, well, good for you. I'm really happy for you. But if you don't know those hard questions, then yeah, narrow it down. One thing I also did is every hard question that I didn't get it right, I just kept on putting C as my answer. I mean, I love the number 3 and the letter C, so I went with that. But sometimes if I have a hunch that this particular option might be the right answer, or there is a 50-50 chance, I would just go with a 50-50 chance as well. So that will make sure that you also score majority of your questions correct out of your multiple choice questions. Tip number 6, the last tip. Seriously, you studied, you prepared. Freaking out will only throw you off. Hydrate, eat a solid breakfast, and walk in there knowing you got this. Channel your inner Einstein or Lady Gaga, whatever works for you.
Incline bench press.
Drop a follow if this helped, and I'll see you in the next video. I've taught you all the important steps.
Very
now,
good, very
go
good.
crush it, future engineers. Peace.
Very